Uh-oh.
Are we recording? Yes, Jessica, we are recording. The door wasn't locked.
Jessica.
It gets stuck.
Tell her
Now you're on camera, and everyone thinks I abuse my children.
Alright, we'll go ahead and start. Welcome to Capra D&D, everyone. We are back for session 4. I'm Madison, the DM, and if I were a candy bar, I would be Cookies and Cream Hershey Bar, because that shit is lit as fuck. And, yep.
Alright. Well, I am Hako. I will be playing the Buff Witch for this session. And if I was a candy bar, I'd be a Snickers. Because I promise I'll leave you satisfied. I don't know if you caught the wink on camera. It's a very small picture.
I actually felt it. I felt it.
Okay, I'm Sadgo. I'll be playing our resident barbarian today, and I guess I'd be a Butterfinger because no one ever wants to lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Yeah! Ooh!
Like it.
Oh.
Whose name?
How does anyone follow that? I like it.
I lost my train of thought.
The expectation.
Look at TJ, you got Jacob all flustered.
I feel like Jacob gets flustered on every one of these.
It's so
Like somebody
great, I
either
can't-
steals his thing, or he just gets so lost. He's just like, wait, what?
It's so awesome.
That's like I'm a triangle because I'm definitely not a square.
Oh, dude, that
That
was
was a
great.
good one. Guy's killing it.
Alright. So, I actually don't know which goat I am. So, I'm Jacob. I'll be playing Central Thrice Process Observer, CTPO for short. I'm a Twix, because everybody needs a break once in a while.
Hey.
That's a Kit Kat.
Hey,
Or
Twitch.
pause. Pause every once in a while. I'm broken.
I thought Twix was it's all in the mix.
Yeah,
No, you
Twix
remember
is
the-
all in the mix.
Remember the
Kit
Twix
Kat is
break?
break me off.
Remember
a
taking the
piece of
Twix
that.
break? Where you just shove
I-
both Twixes in your mouth as a distraction?
I
Never did
remember-
Oh,
I thought it
That
was
must have
a
happened
pause.
after I stopped watching TV.
I
was
promise
a
I
pause.
stopped deep throating candy bars like a long time ago.
Well, that's your loss,
Yeah.
honestly.
I've legitimately used it, and it's been awesome.
Actually.
Okay, somebody's asked me a question I didn't have the answer to right away, and I happen to have a Twix, and I was like, I can't pass this up.
Well,
Jacob,
I'm
does
Tote
this dress
Miko.
make me look fat?
Hmm?
No, I was gonna
It definitely does.
Go ahead.
I'm
Gee,
Tote
I'm not
Miko,
wearing a dress.
and I'll be playing William, and I guess I'm a payday bar because I'm an acquired taste.
I could dig it.
I was just gonna say that you're super nutty,
Nice
or
as well.
or transversely, you're full of nuts.
Eh, payday bars aren't full of nuts, they're full of nougat and caramel, and then the nuts are on the
Covered in-
outside.
They're covered in nuts, though.
Oh, you like to keep your nuts on the outside?
It's the way God intended it.
What do you mean? Because I'm recording. I didn't lock the door.
Uh-oh.
Are we recording? Yes, Jessica, we are recording. The door wasn't locked.
Jessica.
It gets stuck.
Tell her
Now you're on camera, and everyone thinks I abuse my children.
I just unlocked it. He's lying.
It's a 10 out of a 10 situation right here. If it
This
got
is
locked,
staying.
it's only
I'm
locked.
keeping this in the video.
They can see all of that.
And
You
I
snuck
can't see
away with
anything.
nothing.
Oh, I didn't see anything. I just hear everything.
Yeah, I don't see the video for you.
No, you guys should have seen her trying to do the Matrix to avoid the camera and set a bunch of food over here.
Like this
I
is
wanted her
this
to
whole
feel
thing.
Like she failed, even though she nailed it.
This is gonna go at the very beginning before like the intro music and ever. It's just that whole. Yeah.
For the record, my door was not locked.
Law and Order
If it was
music.
locked,
Dun, dun, dun. For the record, Your Honor, my door was not locked.
All right.
I was just like,
Who's next?
I'm Chelsea. I didn't know we were doing goat adjectives, and I'm gonna be playing Sadie, the tiny baby bard rogue. And if I was a candy bar, I would be a Three Musketeers, because those who like me can't articulate why they like me. So here we go. Yeah.
Oh, Ben, do you have to pick a new thing?
I do. Always get one right before me.
Always one. There's always
You know
at least
what?
one person who's got to pick a new thing.
I can articulate why I like Three Musketeers.
I don't
Makes me
know
feel
when
like I have
can you
two
go.
friends.
Milky Way.
I don't know why I like Milky Way. I think I'm gonna say that I am an almond joy because old people love me, and I am severely underrated.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
All right. So, our last session, you all finished saving the local town from the Blood Queen's Blood Fiends, and you rested up for the night. You guys met Sadie, the halfling, 11-year-old halfling bard rogue child who you decided to have her join your group, partially to protect her and just to, y'all kind of just adopted her. You were sent on a task to go find the prince who had recently broken one of the queen's or princess's curses. So you're on your way there now to go find the prince so that you guys can help break the curses on this other queen. So, last we left off, you guys were walking through, or down the trail you just left. You are heading west. Go ahead and move you over to the map that I fixed. So now it actually has town names. So yeah, you guys can take
We're
a look
super
at that.
excited about visiting the town of your text here.
There's so
In a
many
neighboring
text
town
outs.
text.
Yeah.
So this is about where you guys where the Madcap B&B is at, and you guys were heading. I'm sorry, not west, east.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be east. Wait.
East. I thought you said west. Sorry.
Good pull.
So I
That's
don't
what you guys brought me
remember.
here, for these high quality polls.
Did anyone keep notes? I know you said there was no notes in the note chat.
Oh, yeah, we did
The
not
player's
keep
notes
notes
is
at all.
Crap.
Okay, well I highly recommend starting that.
Yeah.
I'm still learning Roll20. I don't know how to use the note chat.
Ooh.
Is it just the regular chat here?
No,
Or-
so if you go to the newspaper thing that's got like your character,
I'll do
The
the
journal?
notes.
there's handouts, player notes.
Okay.
Oh, like this is a little unfair because half of us don't have cameras.
Though, if you want the notes, if you want something specific in the notes, say it.
Okay.
There, I just added you to it, Chelsea, so that way you can see it.
I'm just gonna say noted.
Okay. Thank you.
I
'Cause
don't
I was
know.
like, I don't have access to notes.
Okay, so
I would like to point out that there is one character in this group whose whole thing is that he's frivolously taking down notes all the time.
I know, right?
yeah,
Not
Jacob.
information. It's not information. It's not anything useful. It's for my own self-interest.
We're
For
zone dark.
figuring out how to become a real boy.
No, I'm confused how there's a pig person and my friend has wings. I don't understand what's going on, but I'm going with
There's a
it.
talking frog.
Is there
I'm
I just
anything-
love it. We
confused.
open his book.
Is there anything
Open
that
his
has
book in the
happened
first page.
that we do need in the notes? I mean, we killed some blood fiends, and we're moving to go
Uh-huh.
do something about a prince. I don't remember what about the prince.
So I'll give you a recap, and this will be the only time that I'll do this, just so I help you guys out. So,
Thank you.
Write this down, please.
I'm going.
So, you are being sent to Briarwood Castle to find the prince who was able to stop an evil curse from taking over his princess. This evil curse has taken over a few different queens in the kingdom. The one closest is the Blood Queen at Sable Castle, who is terrorizing her people. So the Red Hatter has asked you to go and find this prince, figure out how he broke the curse, and help them break the curse on their queen. And then, Ben, you found out that you might be a half-blood. You are not a full gnome.
Do you remember that?
Sadie told you about pixies and gnomes are been known in this world to crossbreed.
Say
And
intermingle.
Trixies is the name of the race that come from that. You all also agreed to help Brick fight the big bad wolf. So that is on your to-do list. And you're also trying to avoid the queen at Valdis Castle, who Sir William was once sworn to. And then AJ, obviously, or Christina's obviously trying to break her curse.
Sounds about right.
I think he's distracted by more people on camera.
Yeah. It's just...
Just take it.
There he is.
Sorry, there's a whole thing going on right now. Jesus.
So yeah, so you guys are on the road. I'll say probably on your second or third day of traveling. It's probably gonna take you about a week to get there.
Yeah, hold on.
Especially since only one of you has a horse. So you guys are kind of traveling by foot, so it's gonna take a little longer. So yeah, if you guys wanna talk to each other a little bit, or
I think I was still riding on TJ's back.
Yeah, I was gonna carry the
Probably.
small children and the gnome on my back.
Hell yeah. My dude.
Sadie, have I ever
So-
told you the story of the Battle of the Dark Forest?
Oh god.
No, I don't think so.
Got a feeling we're gonna get real dark here.
In the forest.
Well, early on when I was first with the Queen's Guard, we were sent out to do some scouting, and we ran across a group of rebels. It was about 5 of us, and we got surrounded. And all of a sudden, they all just fucking fell dead. I don't know what happened. They all just fell dead. We didn't even have to fight. It was great.
That sounds so great. That's really great. They all just took a nap?
Yeah, no idea what happened.
Okay, great. And just out of no, just so
Just
you
out of
didn't have
nowhere.
to fight them or anything?
Nope.
This is a really
not
good story,
completely
William.
child appropriate.
This is-
Just a thought.
A very, very good story. Now,
William kind of turns to Christine, and he's like, "I cut out the part where we cut off all of the rebels' heads. I felt like that was an inappropriate
I-
detail."
Can I make a
I feel
perception
like
check?
this whole thing is inappropriate here. I'm just gonna be honest. Don't you know any like happier stories? Maybe some
I'm just
synonym for fairy tale inserted here. I
I'm
didn't have
gonna
another
do-
word to use. I couldn't think of another word to use instead of fairy
I
tale.
I really want to do I think it's a Family Guy bit where they're like, he said it with the
Oh,
movies
yeah,
that
I'm
say their
doing
own names.
50 push-ups right now with
So I
them
got
on
a
my
16 perception check to hear about the heads getting cut off.
Aaron, make a
A whisper roll.
stealth
Just
All
to see
right.
how quiet you were.
everybody froze. Come on, roll 20.
I got an 8.
Yeah, so she heard you. She 100% heard that.
And honestly, Sadie goes, "Oh, that makes much more sense. So they didn't just fall down?
No, we brutally murdered all of them.
Oh, okay. That makes much more sense. I was like, oh boy, we better not go in any forest. There's just something that's just gonna make us all just whoop and whoop."
Honestly, I started telling the story, and about midway through, I realized it was inappropriate. So I cut out the bits that were really inappropriate.
Oh no, I mean, in Neverland Island, I've seen pirates do much worse stuff.
Well, Sadie
Um,
might be able
so-
to accept it, but Jed is going to have nightmares for weeks.
Yeah, Sadie like takes out Charlie and is like, "Right, Charlie, we've seen much worse than that." And Charlie's like,
I'm beginning to think Sadie might be a super bad guy.
Just imagine Sadie climbs on top of the horse, lights a cigarette, and she'd be like, I've seen some shit. Let me tell you.
I remember
Sadie's like,
cutting man's head off.
"No, Sadie still looks a little frazzled, but she's like,
She
I
can wrap
did
her head
not-
around it.
yeah, it's more like that. Like she didn't understand why William was so like easy and nonchalant about some unseen force just dropping a group of people dead, and that was kind of freaking her out. But she does understand the concept of like fighting and killing. So she's like, okay.
William has
I
a
know what
very
that
minor
means.
grasp on what's appropriate to tell a child. So, there's that.
Okay, I know what that means. There's nothing in the forest that's just gonna make us. It wasn't me. It was Charlie that was worried about it. So,
The Queen's
it's
Guard, yeah. That's probably why we need to avoid there, especially considering they're after me.
well, it's okay. If they're after you, then I'll just fight them with my rapier. And she takes it out and goes like.
Phoebe's gonna go, well, if they're after you and they become a problem, I am not against abandoning you. They're just gonna kind of eyeball you a little bit, see how you react.
I put my trident into the ground and I'm like, I don't know what's up with this fucking frog, but I got it.
I'm going to wild
We'll,
shape
we'll,
the
take out
dog.
some, we'll take out some King's Guards. They can taste this trident.
No. If we leave.
Phoebe's gonna
William-
jump on Pork's shoulder and give him a little flap, like slap with his frog paw, and it's just gonna make a plop noise. He's gonna go,
Wow.
hey, listen. The only thing I'm concerned about is protecting my princess. If that means I have to sacrifice one or all of you, understand that it will happen immediately. That being said, I think you're all right. This guy just told a child that he murdered a bunch of people in the woods while we're walking through the woods. I'm gonna have my doubts.
I'll pick up Vivian and put him on my head. I'm like, that's something I can respect. I respect that.
I'm gonna give him 2 more wet slaps on top of the head. Just plop, plop. Fair enough.
I feel like treason's a valid reason to kill someone, though. So, pros and cons. Pros and cons.
So Briarwood.
You said they were rebels. What
Vivian's
did they
gonna
do?
be like, yes, treason is first murder.
What did they do if they were rebels? Did they hurt somebody?
They were interrupting trade routes.
And so you had to kill them
Christina's
for that?
Trade is very vital to the life of a nation.
But couldn't they
Vivian's
just
gonna
trade
pipe up.
later? How hard is it to just trade?
You have to travel
I don't
long
know.
distances to trade. You have to use the routes to trade. So if you interrupt the routes, there is no trade.
You know, the best kingdoms are the ones that are self-sufficient. Like our kingdom. We create everything in-house. We have our own in-house economy. Because of this, we've never had issues with trade routes. Because we simply don't trade. And then he's
Yeah,
just gonna
Neverland Island doesn't
puff
have
up
to
his
trade.
chest.
We do everything all by ourselves.
William just kind of looks at Vivian. He's like, "And how much food does one frog need? A couple flies a day?"
Damn.
And Vivian's gonna look back and he's gonna be like, the amount of food that we need doesn't matter because we managed to produce it and distribute it amongst our citizens ourselves. We don't need to rely on the helping hand of other cultures and countries. Self-sufficient.
Everybody make a perception check.
Boy.
He said perception.
AJ.
Oh, I bombed that. I got a 6.
11.
You're too busy horrifying us.
I got a 4.
That's an 11 for Sadie.
I got a 12.
So TJ got the highest?
Yep. Well, I mean, for my perception checks, I get a +3 in that, so.
Me too, and I got an 8. So
I got a
11.
+5 and I still rolled like garbage.
So, TJ, as you hear them going back and forth, you notice that the wind has started to pick up, and the sky that was once quite bright and clear is starting to darken a little bit.
So I'm gonna kind of look up at the sky and look around, and then I'm gonna back up into the group, and I'm gonna be like, guys, I think something's here. There's a change in the weather, and it is making me feel ungood.
Ungood.
Are you telling me that the weather affects your mood?
I'm a pig. Storms
point.
scare me.
So I just realized I could also turn into a horse, so we could get the fuck out of here.
Turn into a horse. But like a very small horse, so only Vivian can fit on you.
Yeah,
So-
just
Alright,
After-
gonna make a perception check or check see what's up, or are we just
No,
gonna?
so after Brick tells you guys, like, kind of makes you guys notice the weather is starting to change, you guys hear off in the distance, coming the direction you're traveling, so coming from the east, the dark rumbles of thunder.
So what do you say we go back and do something else?
How far are we from the B&B at this point?
You're 2 days down the road.
So where on this map are we?
I would say
Came from
we're
here.
about.
We're heading east.
I would say
so
you're
we're, like,
probably
here-ish?
about, no, because you're going this way, Briarwood Castle.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
it's still
Oh,
forest.
you've already
It doesn't
gotten
look like
past
forest here, but it's not like thick, dense forest like the other parts of the map. But I'd say you're about here.
I was actually gonna say, did we take the little side road?
Yeah, I mean you guys have a map, so you know where you're going.
Sweet.
So Fabian's gonna pipe up and be like, "No frog has ever feared a thunderstorm. The water is our ally. I say we forage onwards."
I pick up Ben and Sadie and put them on my back as like protection in case something goes down. I'm fine with that.
I'll walk behind them.
So you try to take the child off of William's horse to put it on your back as protection.
Oh, I didn't know she was on your horse. Never mind. She can stay there. If she
Yeah,
wants.
yeah, I was on the horse.
I'll ride you, Brick. Oh,
Phrasing.
in a completely platonic way.
William's just gonna draw his sword, just in case this is not a natural storm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't have very high in either of these. But would like a nature or survival tell if it's like a natural storm or if it's like a magical or arcana?
I mean, you could try to roll.
Okay. What would you prefer?
That is up to you. Are you trying to perceive it as a natural storm? I'd say probably roll nature.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see if it's, yeah. I'm trashing this, but I'll see.
I did that and I got a nat 1.
Oh, you don't know what the fuck it is.
Nope.
It's clouds. Maybe it's clouds.
My dice are betraying me today.
I got a 13 nature.
Seems like a storm.
Seems like a regular storm.
AJ, Sir Fabian gets a big, giant, wet, just raindrop, like smacks him in the face.
He's gonna use his tongue to lick it off of his face.
Do you guys think we should set up a camp? Make like a shelter?
The wind starts picking up, and like you guys start to actually have trouble moving forward.
Maybe we should move south towards those hills and try to at least have one side covered from the wind.
Let's look for shelter.
You guys want to do an investigation check?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my druidness to try to find somewhere pretty cool to hang out.
Investigation.
I got a mod 20 investigation.
I have a 21.
I got a
I see
9.
everything.
Investigation. Oh, I got a 19.
Yeah, I got a 19 also.
Man, we're investigating the shit out of this.
Don't know if this is magic rain or not, but we could find somewhere to camp.
Yeah, but we're gonna find a hole in a wall.
You guys notice just above the tree line, looks like smoke.
You mean into the forest?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going towards the hills, boys.
Can we take your horse?
I'd really rather not part with my horse.
Ben, you got a 21?
I did.
You notice in the direction of the smoke, it looks like there's a small trail. Looks like enough to fit like a small carriage through.
I'm feeling pretty good about this smoke area, guys. I feel like
I've got a
probably
feeling.
got some campers.
Got a feeling we're supposed to go this way.
William, what if I hold your hand the whole time?
Where there's smoke, there's shelter, boys.
That's what
Well,
I'm
that
thinking.
would be comforting.
Is this?
It will not save us from being murdered by the Queen's Guard.
So
But we already
is
know
the
that
tree
there's
line the
nothing in
dark
the forest that makes you instant
No.
die.
You guys
Okay,
are,
that's the important
yeah,
part.
you guys are, like, this
'Cause-
looks like open, there is, like, trees and stuff along the trails, it's just not as dense.
Yeah, so it's not actually in the dark forest.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's where
so
William was getting it a little mixed up.
Yeah, that's where I was getting mixed up. I thought you
Okay.
wanted us to go into the dark forest. I was like,
He's like,
nope, that's not happening.
A whole bunch of nope.
No, just like a little bit denser version of where we already are.
Yeah.
If I'm to
William's cool with
understand.
that.
Okay.
Let's go.
Sadie will still hold your hand.
I'm gonna kind of just look at the group and start walking that way and see if anyone follows me.
I'm right behind you.
I'm riding on your back, so I guess.
All right,
Sadie
so
goes, yeah, with the horse, but it won't go anywhere unless William leads it. Sadie doesn't know how to ride it.
so you guys follow up to the trail, and you start walking down the trail. Probably about 5 minutes or so later, you come across a small house in the woods. You can see the smoke coming up through the chimney. It's a brick house with vines and moss and everything growing up along the sides with wooden shingles, a couple windows. It's almost like an octagon in shape. You can see wooden walls along the back that looks like it leads to maybe a garden in the back. An old wooden shed off to the side that's kind of fallen apart. Overgrown flower beds and plants along the front. Ben and Jacob make perception checks.
Yeah. Come the fuck on.
Does the
9.
shed look like it's large enough for a horse?
I crit failed.
No.
So we're rolling with a 9.
Okay, no, yep, so it just looks like a warm and cozy little house. There is a, I'll say that there's like a little overhang off to the side where you could probably tie a horse up to, Aaron.
Cool. That's where the horse is going.
I'm gonna go knock on the door and see if anyone's home.
Okay. So you walk up to the door. It's a big, thick oak door. It's got this really intricate circular design on the front, with a little knocker hanging from it. You knock on the door, and then you kind of hear almost like a stumbling, a little bit of like a small crash, like someone is struggling. And then the door opens just a little bit, and you see this skinny, scruffy-looking man standing there, and he looks through the crack, and he's, can I help you?
Me and my companions are traveling, and it seems like there's a storm a brew. And I was wondering if you had any shelter we could use.
He kind of cracks the door open a little bit more and like pokes his head out to look at all of you. And he says, "Are you here to rob me?"
No.
I don't think so. No, we're kind of on a quest.
A quest. Yeah, yes. Come in. And he opens the door and lets you in. And
And now we're all in the house.
Ooh, fancy house.
So you enter this
Fancy
one
house
room.
indeed.
Ben and Jacob, you guys as characters, you recognize this kind of a workspace. This is obviously the workspace of a magic user. There's bookshelves and scrolls and potions being made with a whole table full of that, papers everywhere. Like it's a very familiar air to what you guys are used to back
Right.
in Merle's cabin back in the Forgotten Realms. You see another double set of oak doors on the back side, and then a staircase or a door to the right, which you don't see a second story. You didn't see a second story from the outside, so you can only assume that probably goes down.
I was gonna ask.
The man in front of you looks very disheveled, skinny, almost gaunt in appearance. Very heavy bags under his eyes, and he just looks absolutely exhausted and kind of just a mess altogether. But he welcomes you in. There's a fire going. Looks like there's something cooking on the fire. He seems very nervous and just completely out of it. But he welcomes you all and says, I am a Jarnus. Welcome to my master's home. Please make yourself comfortable. I don't have many seats, but you seem to be adventurers, so please take the cover that you need. And he kind of shuffles around trying to put some scrolls away and clean up.
Can I investigate to see what type of magic this dude's
Yeah, I was immediately gonna start.
I was gonna divine sense.
Yeah, you guys can do that.
I'll investigate for just giggles. 22.
another crit fail.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
gonna.
I wanted to roll insight on this guy.
Yeah, I'm just looking around the room real quick, investigating, seeing if what seems familiar, what isn't. If I can discern anything.
Okay, so who is doing like Arcana checks?
I
I
did
did
investigation, but if it was an Arcana roll, it would still be a 22.
Well, okay, so because if you're trying to figure out what kind of magic he's into, I'd say you want to do an Arcana.
Okay, so if I can use the same roll, if it's a 19, it would be a 22 for either. They're both +3.
Okay. Divine sense. You don't. William doesn't sense anything evil.
Nothing
but-
consecrated, desecrated, no holiness, no evilness, nothing.
No, nothing like that.
Cool.
Not that kind of
CTPO
magic.
and Jed, this guy is probably a wizard of some sort. You don't sense any magic coming from him, like CTPO. You have like your sorcerer. You have that magic in you. You don't really sense
I
that
still don't
from
understand
him,
it.
right? But you don't sense music. Wow. Magic or any
Sadie
kind of arcanic sense coming
I sense
directly from him. It's more from the scrolls and the books and the potions and the things around him. Sadie, what were you checking out?
So Sadie is really good at reading people. And so this guy just has kind of a sort of like frantic, frazzled sort of energy. And so I feel like she would just kind of want to do like an insight, give him a once over as we go into his house just to make sure he's not like super sketchy. Because she's like a little kid, you know, you go into a stranger's house.
Right.
You know,
I can't believe
You
no
wanna
one
make
knew
sure.
this weird old man in the woods.
So yeah, I'm gonna roll insight. That is a 19.
Nice.
Alright. 1 second. Look here.
So we're doing a stranger danger roll essentially.
So you don't really get a sense of any really danger from him. He seems very nervous, but you can't really tell what he's nervous about. It could just be his exhaustion that's very obvious about him. You can tell there's something up though, like there's something is wrong, not necessarily with him, but maybe he's dealing with something that's making him nervous.
Yes.
Okay, there's some sort of unknown factor. So that's gonna make Sadie's a little more comfortable that he's not like, you know, doesn't look like Hansel and Gretel witch wants to eat children level of stranger danger. But she probably is still gonna like hold on to like somebody's leg a little bit because she's so little. just like stay close.
Okay.
So
Kind of
So,
keep her guard up. Wait for the other shoe to drop a little bit.
I want to talk to him, but I know.
so
Christina-
Vivian's just gonna jump on the table,
Okay.
and look at him and go, "You seem troubled, friend. Might there be some way we can repay this kindness? Any way that we can help?"
So
Oh, that's a big token.
I'm just gonna put you all's tokens on here.
That's a big city.
I'm so mean.
Boy.
Oh, I'm
That's
just
an
kidding.
appropriate sized pork.
I was gonna say if that was to scale, then yeah.
Big ass robot.
That's also appropriate sized, Ruben.
I'm the biggest one here in height. Stupid. Head weight. I'm thick.
You dummy thick.
And Vivian. You guys should be able to move your tokens around.
Not yet.
So he's kind of
Alright,
like
then.
bustling around, like cleaning things up, essentially trying to tidy up. And then, what was it Sir Vivian asked?
I was just asking if there was like what was going on, why he seemed so nervous and uncomfortable. Yeah.
So he looks at you all and he kind of like sags his shoulders a little bit. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like a bad host. I've been dealing with so much. My master, he's been gone for so long, and I've been all on my own, and I'm just not any good at what I've been doing, and I have so many problems." And then he kind of looks you all over. He kind of looks at your weapons, and he can see the magic, kind of like the arcane sense coming off of 3 TPO. And he's like, "Well, maybe you can repay me in some way. I have a few problems that I can't deal with." And he kind of looks towards the basement door.
Also, so
I actually have a
this
plan.
happens every time. How do I move my token? It's not letting me.
Yeah, it's not letting me either.
I don't remember how.
Should be able to
It's-
just click
yeah,
on it and drag it.
You should just
Well-
click on it and drag it. It's not working right now.
Yeah.
Okay, well then just point to somewhere on the map and then hold your mouse down so it does a little circle, and then I'll move it for you.
Yeah, I want to stand
Vivian's
like
here.
right here by the door.
All right, I'm gonna talk to him
Oh, jeez.
first. So I'll be right back.
Did that work, Aaron?
When I
I'm
drag
not
my own onto there, yeah, I'm trying to figure
Okay.
out how to resize it right now because I don't know how to do that. It should be just dragged from the corner, but it's not letting me. There it goes. Yeah, I can move that token. I can't move the token you
Okay,
dropped.
so just
Ouch.
you're gonna have to open your guys' own character sheets and
I did. Oh, do I? You have to close it and reopen it to.
no, you don't have. So what you'll do is you click on your name, but don't like unclick, hold, click, and then
Ah.
drag it to the screen.
That's right.
Somehow,
Yeah.
Brick ended up with a non-tokenized version of his thing. Interesting.
How do I make her small?
I'll do it. Oh Jesus.
Why is Sadie bigger than me? It's so tiny.
There we go.
Oh, I guess I could have
There we
got
go.
Sir Fabian.
So since he kind of looked at the door, and I'm gonna look at him and be like, "So your quarrel is with this door?" And I'm gonna swing back and get ready to hit it with my trident.
So he says, "No, don't. Oh, my quarrel is not with the door, friend. It's with what lies beneath. You see,
That's
I
was gonna.
I was my master's apprentice, and he left some time ago, and well, I was trying to create some help for myself so that I could get more things done around the house, and well, I'm not any good at magic, and the spell I used did not go quite properly, and there's, well, there's a small army of brooms down there, and well, the basement's quite flooded, and I haven't been able to go down there in weeks, so I can only imagine.
Like flooded with water?
Yes, see,
So they're mops.
yes, mops, brooms. Well, I was trying to animate some of these brooms to help me clean, and the spell just went haywire, and all these brooms and the mops all came to life, and they started taking water from the well that's downstairs and splashing it everywhere. And he kind of just puts his hands in his face, and you could just see he's just exhausted.
William looks at him and he says, "So you mean to tell me you're scared of some sticks?"
Well, you see, they took over. I have no.
Brick kind of cuts him off. He's like, I can take care of these brooms myself, and I get ready to go downstairs.
Oh God.
Are they angry? Do they hurt you? Are they mean?
They definitely aren't friendly towards me. That's for sure. Especially since I've locked them down there.
Okay.
Do they?
So
But do
I'm
they
gonna.
like bite you, scratch you, poke you?
Oh no. They do not have
Oh.
mouths. It's just.
I'm gonna ask him. Did he animate these objects, or did he make them, like conjured them, or did you just have a bunch of brooms and mops that you just brought to life?
So he pulls out an old scroll, and it's an interesting spell, one that you don't recognize, and it's a duplicate scroll. He's like, first I used this so that I could essentially, use more than one.
Right.
I could not leave the house unattended to go to the village to buy more, so I duplicated a few of them, and that spell worked perfectly. I had no problems, but when it came to the animation, I lost all control. I don't know what went wrong.
So you're saying this is like the beginning of the Clone Wars for these brooms?
I was thinking more of like it's a Mickey Mouse
It
Fantasia
is.
like situation.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I'm saying Sadie's like, so you've cloned all these brooms and they've waged war.
William looks at him and he's like, "So you're admitting that you're woefully inept. You knew you were woefully inept, and yet you still tried to do it."
He kind of like just slumps down and says, I have been so lost without my master. I was trying to make my life easier." And
So
he
I
pulls
will-
out a ring of keys,
So
and
Christina's gonna pipe up when he says that, and she's gonna go. Well, the interesting thing about learning is that you have to do it in order to become better at something. So, I mean, maybe we don't put him down for trying.
That's what I was
Because
saying.
he hasn't heard anything. And she's just gonna give you a look like, why are you so...
Well, he's kind of hurt himself.
Well, I don't know. The brooms aren't like hurting anybody. They're just kind of like cluttering up the basement and stressing him out.
Well,
so he comes over the door
Me
and
the
takes
keys.
up the keys,
Hello.
and he unlocks it. And he just says, please be careful. And when you're finished, I'll have a nice hot meal for you. And then he heads over to the cauldron and starts making it. So who's all going down? Are you all going down?
I'm down there for sure. I was already. Hand was on the door.
Christina and Phoebe are
so I
definitely
couldn't get
going
it
down.
Okay.
We have ulterior motives, though.
Could I quickly look for in these scrolls all over the place, or I want to ask him if he has a scroll of dispel magic.
He says.
If he did, I would hope he would have used it by now.
He doesn't seem like he's all there. He's tired.
He's like,
I get it.
dispel magic, dispel magic. And he kind of comes over to a bookshelf and just, like, slowly, like, takes down a book, or, like, scans through the books and then kind of shifts through the scrolls. And there is hundreds of books and scrolls.
Let's go.
So...
This will keep them busy.
So are you all going down? Or is anybody staying?
Real quick, before we all go down, Christina is going to have a little sidebar with Vivian, and she's going to go, Vivian, I want one of those brooms. Princess, what could you possibly need a broom for? Well, one,
Your voice change is not
it's
working,
sort of
by
a
the
whole
way.
aesthetic thing. I need a broom. And two, imagine how much easier it would make cleaning my room if my broom did it for me. I don't think that this is the best decision. And I don't think you're in charge here, Vivian. We're getting a broom. We're getting a broom.
Okay. So is William and Sadie staying upstairs?
If William stays upstairs, Sadie will help with whatever he wants to do, but if he's going down, Sadie will go down too.
Yeah, William might belittle the guy a little bit, but he's gonna go down there. He doesn't see a problem with fighting some sticks.
Okay.
Yes, Sadie doesn't want to be left upstairs with the old guy. So Sadie will go down.
Back to the stranger teacher.
Initiative.
Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
You got it, boss.
Hey, 21.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
And then go ahead and pull your characters onto the board.
Oh, I guess I can do this one.
That's
20.
a 23.
Oink.
21. There's my good roll.
I'll take a 16.
This tiny girl child is ready to go.
Okay, essentially.
I also got 21.
It just needs to get resized. Oh, thank you.
Go ahead and put you guys in the order coming down the stairs. So Fabian's probably still on Christina's shoulders.
Yeet.
So I'll go down first. So I'll stay here at the first.
None of us had our rolls, or none of the people that rolled in the chat did the right things to get them on the turn order. You have to click your character first and then do it.
Yeah, I'll.
So,
The
I'm there,
tokens
but then
were
it's
taken
weird.
off the page when we rolled their things,
yeah.
so it wouldn't.
Well, I rolled mine.
I'll do it again. It's
IRL.
better.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you
but
just
it's
click
still-
your tokens and then on the new page, well, drag your tokens onto the new page, and then click them, and then re-roll initiative, and I'll use your original rolls.
Oh.
And I'll just edit it.
There it is. Oh, now I get. If we want to keep that one, I won't be upset.
Yeah, I'll keep my first one.
Well, yours
My
worked, Tommy. So yours good.
Yeah, I'll definitely
Oh,
keep my
mine
first
happened
one.
twice
Granted,
now?
I rolled physical dice.
What'd you roll, Aaron?
A 20.
Nope.
It
For the
says,
first,
but my first one was a 21.
my first one was an 8 technically, so that's why I'm like, I'll keep it. But no, I rolled an 8 physically.
An 8? Okay. Oh, Tommy, why is there 2 of you?
I don't know. I put another one. I can only see the one I just rolled for initiative right now. I can only see the 10. I don't see the 21.
Really?
The 21 is way up.
Yeah.
Sadie, are you keeping yours? Or are you going to use physical roll?
My physical one was a 23.
Alright. Who am I missing? I'm missing
Me.
Christina, Ben, and Fabian. I gotta open his character sheet. Oops.
look, my physical dice rolled a 40 for initiative.
Total? Between the two
Yeah.
of you?
No.
Rolled that 20/20?
I just feel bad because everybody that rolled physical dice got like 20s. And I'm
No.
back here with a 16.
I got an 8, bud.
Well, I got a 100.
I got an 18, but that's the first good roll that I've gotten today. I've been rolling pretty shite.
I literally
So.
rolled high, low, high, low, high, low.
I've had 2 straight critical fails, so
AJ, I need you
Sadie's
to.
not great in combat, so her going high in initiative is not great.
AJ, I need you to roll initiative on the roll 20 so I can add your token to the order.
I do that as
She's
well.
a barbarian rogue. How is she not good in combat?
Bard rogue.
Oh, bard rogue.
Ben,
Yeah.
what was your original?
You don't remember her insulting people last time?
19.
19? AJ, what was yours?
My original one was 16. That's weird. My tongue just tried to kill me.
Gonna have to try harder than that.
Okay.
Goddamn right.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get my notepad out here so I can keep track of each one.
I was trying to figure out who has kids in this group, and then I think AJ, you're the only one.
Yep.
Yeah, very clearly. Why, can you hear him?
Oh yeah, I heard
Every
yeah.
once in a while.
Way in the
once in a while.
background. I was just
He's
looking, I was like, who the
stoked
fuck is
about life.
he?
There's still
Here, hold on.
Oh, you're good.
Let me switch.
You're good. It doesn't bother me.
No, it didn't bother me at all. I was just wondering where
Yeah.
it was coming from.
Yeah. You've been being very vocal lately. You just learned that if you shout, you get whatever you want. So
Oh, God.
Hell yeah.
it's new.
It's more
I'm
like
really
if he
digging Arf, though.
shouts, Mom and Dad don't really
Yeah,
deal with
I
it.
saw that in
so.
the chat, and I appreciate that, Ben. I think we
Where's
might
Nick?
buy some scarves.
Okay.
Nothing but
So, I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. Do you want me to roll initiatives for each broomstick? Or
I think you
just take them all.
I feel like that would take forever.
Okay.
Just take all of them at the same time.
Okay. Sounds good. So Sadie, you're first, but you're at the back of the line.
Yep. Okay.
So you can like try
So-
to move past.
I can. I'm a halfling. I can move. I'm tiny. I can move through their spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always move through friendly spaces no matter what, but you can only move 25.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to make a ranged. I've got a dart I can throw. But yeah, I don't know that any of these brooms are sentient enough for any of my bard spells to be particularly effective. So I think I'm just gonna have to go melee. So I can only go 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1. So just 1, 2, 3, 4.
You pretty much come down the stairs.
Yeah, you'd be right at the base of the steps.
Yeah, I think that's all I can get.
Yeah, and you can't land there just because you're in the same space as
Yeah.
Brick. Now you can always hold a reaction.
If you moved around the inside of the stairs, you could come out just to the space to the right of Brick.
Yeah, if you went here.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking about.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, you could end there.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 25, so then could I do 5, end up right there?
If you want, yeah.
Okay, because then I'm trying to see, because I've got a...
So you step down the stairs, and the water is up to like your knees.
Oh! Tight, so maybe not.
So you step down the stairs, or I mean, if you want to end there, you can.
I'm gonna maybe hold my action for somebody to put me on their shoulders, and
yeah, you can ask someone if you can.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
on
I'm
their
gonna
turn,
be
you
like,
would
somebody carry me. I'm so small, and I'll take, like, if somebody picks me up, go with their movement, and then hold my action for a ranged dart attack for wherever they end up.
Okay. All right. TJ, Brick.
Alrighty, I'm
So,
gonna...
You step down the stairs, and the water's up to your ankles, and you see all of these brooms scattered around the room. They have buckets of water. They're scooping up water out of the well, just splashing it onto the floor. And as you step out there, make a dex save.
Okay. Did it go into the chat? It did. I got a 20.
Yep. So right as you like step down, all of a sudden this bucket of water is just hurled at your face. You're able to dodge out of the way. You do get a little wet, but it doesn't hit you in the face or anything. And yeah, essentially a broom or a mop or whatever just threw a bucket of water at your face.
A prop
Okay, so
or broke.
I'm guessing it's this blue one in front of me, right?
Yep.
So Brick didn't like that very much. He's gonna rage.
Yeah.
And he's gonna run up to this broom. And he's just gonna smack it with his trident with both hands. And that's an 8. I don't know if that hits.
Are you using you're not using physical dice?
No, my room is like, I don't know where they are right now.
Okay.
So
Yeah, no, that misses.
Okay. I'll go look for my dice in a minute.
Damn skinny broom.
Alright.
It's a Swiffer.
Aaron?
So yeah, I'm in its face breathing really angrily.
Okay.
So I'm trying to decide if I want to be the person that picks Sadie up because A, I'm going to run directly into combat.
Which
And William probably doesn't want to bring her with him.
Put me in, coach. Put me in.
And
I want to poke something.
B, that's going to take my whole action, isn't it?
What, picking her up?
Yep.
I would say
Can it be a
since she
Can it be a
held
bonus
her
action?
Yeah, I was
Can
gonna
it
say
be a
since she
bonus action
held
that
her
I backpack him?
Yeah, since she held her action and asked for someone to help, I would say that if you say you want to pick her up, that would be her action that she uses, and you can still use your movement and action.
Okay, cool. We're going to put Sadie on my back, and we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, get right up to this broom here, and then we're going to channel Divinity Dreadful Aspect.
That sounds pretty tough.
Which every creature within 30 feet of me needs to make a wisdom save if it can see me, and on a failed save it's frightened for a minute.
Each creature of your choice.
Yep,
So
and that's all of the brooms.
Yeah. You said every, and I was like, but that's Sadie and Pork.
Yeah, I was like, oh dang, I picked the wrong person to backpack.
Right.
Yeah, all of the brooms are within 30 feet of me. So.
Nice.
Bro, if you just one-shot this entire room of
Creature
I love it.
into turn.
Then we come back up and we're like, hey motherfucker, Wasn't that hard.
So I just have to make 9
Maybe try
wisdom
harder
throws.
next time.
It's a 12 DC to make your life easier.
Alright, so those 3 save. So this one, I'm gonna mark them on my paper here. So red is frightened. Green is frightened. Light blue is frightened. Purple is frightened. So 4 out of the 9 failed.
Cool.
Okay. How's your turn?
Found my
That
clip
was
play.
the action, yep.
Alright. Jid.
All right. So I was riding Pork's back, but as he got to the bottom of the stairs, I'm gonna hop off and wild shape into. I'm gonna try a giant spider, but I'm gonna end up as a goat. But I'm a little guy, so I think I'm gonna be like a pygmy goat.
Cute.
Okay, so
Are you a fainting goat? That's the important
just
part.
so you know, I already told Sadie that the water was up to her knees.
That's fine.
And
So
you're
you're
only
gonna
a
be
little bit taller than me.
swimming if you're a pygmy goat.
That's fine. I'm gonna be a swimming pygmy goat.
He said what he said.
Okey-doke.
I'm not gonna change it now. I already said it.
It's a man who stands by his convictions.
Hell yeah, man. I actually didn't look up what goats could do. What is their speed? Oh man, I got a lot of speed.
I took
I'm
no
going-
time to previously
I
research.
gonna
would
go ahead.
say because of the water, you can only go half your movement.
We have difficult terrain. So you
That's
got
fine. So I got 40, so 20, which would be. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go up here. Do my good old goat ram, which is 1d4 plus 1.
You gotta roll to attack first.
Yeah, 16.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
Eh,
For 2 damage.
Alright, hard charger there.
Rush it.
Okie doke.
Hell yeah, man.
Christina.
So, for all intents and purposes, these are just regular brooms, right? They just can move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think of the
Alright,
same thing?
brooms.
so,
Okay.
so I'm going to I'm gonna go ahead and use. I'm gonna move here, and I am going to use Mage Hand to grab this room and drag him over because he is a broom.
Grab one of the frightened ones.
Yeah, this green one.
It's gonna be trying to run
Bringing
away.
him over here by me.
So
Because that green broom's gonna be my broom.
hold on. So Mage Hand can only move what, 5 pounds?
Yeah, but these are
10 pounds.
Well, they're carrying buckets of water.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so they're splashing the buckets of water. I'll do an investigation check to see which one isn't like full of water right now.
Yeah.
And I'll grab that one. I wanted the green one, but I'll take what I can get. I'm getting one.
They all have water in them.
Oh, they all have water right
Yes.
now, huh?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
That
Okay, then I use the rest of my movement to come up, I guess, right here,
You have more than
because I
30
can't go
movement?
through their thing. What do you mean?
Remember, you have going down the staircase, so you have to move down the staircase and then into the room.
Oh, so would it be 5, 10, 15, 20? Yeah, okay, fine. Well, in that case, I'll make sure I kill that broom last. And I'll just Eldritch Blast one in front of me.
So which one? The white one? This one?
The white one. Oh,
Yep, that hits.
yeah.
10.
10
Nice.
And then I'm gonna shout to the rest of the group. I'm just gonna yell out, "That green one is mine!" Oh wait, sorry.
Alright,
That green one is mine.
it's not really working, your voice changer, just so you know.
Really?
At least I
So
can't
this
tell
sounds
the
the same
difference.
right now?
Yeah.
It hasn't worked the
It
entire
hasn't worked the
time.
whole time.
We didn't even know you were
Well,
trying to use it.
fuck, boys. That's
Yeah, we
the
just
whole
got,
point
like,
of this thing, isn't it?
Madison
Random
said something
AJ Valley
earlier.
girl.
Well, I guess that's what you're gonna get because I don't know what's up with it.
That's fine.
How about
Okay.
now?
Nope.
Ooh, hold on 1 second, guys.
What's Sir Fabian gonna do?
I'm gonna use a
Sir
second.
Fabian is just gonna
Right.
attack the same guy. Yeah, this voice changer's broken.
Womp womp.
You guys are just gonna get Valley Girl voice.
So Sir Fabian's gonna
That's up to
jump
you.
off your shoulder and attack. Sir Fabian's gonna be swimming, just so you know.
This is natural habitat.
He is a frog.
Yeah, but I don't think he can. Okay, yes, I will
would
say that
argue
he
that a
he
frog
could fight in water.
Trained
That's,
to fight in
yeah,
swamps.
no, yep, I agree. Okay, what would you like he want him to just attack with his short sword or his lance?
I'm trying to think what would be. I like the idea of the lance because I'd imagine him swimming like a torpedo.
That's fine.
But I don't know that
You can
that
put
would
flavor.
work.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I say it
Yeah.
works.
So he's gonna be using the lance.
He hits.
And he's basically a speedboat.
4 piercing.
I have to imagine his lance is just like 2 toothpicks duct taped together.
All right,
His lance is
3
made of vibranium.
TPO.
Enough.
Move there.
Yeah,
And
toothpicks.
I will try to hit purple with a firebolt.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say that message. It's a 7.
I mean, they're brooms.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That broom was
So
just
scary.
like the Matrix, like woo.
I didn't time it right. That's all it was. It's sway back and forth.
All right, Sadie.
Okay. Can I from William's shoulder attack
Jailbirds.
the white broom with my rapier, or would I have to get down on the ground?
I would say, so I'm gonna count you as on in the same space since he's holding you on his shoulders. However, the brooms are not. How tall is William?
Sorry?
How tall is
tall is-
William?
I don't even remember if I put that in his bio.
I'll let you.
5'10".
5'10". Mm-mm.
I've got a whole foot on you? Good ball.
I would say that yes, but I want to say you'd get disadvantage. Just because the height difference and being on someone's shoulder and all that.
So I don't know when the whole advantage thing with rogues kick in, so it might just balance out. I know I gotta look.
No, I don't have.
Advantage for rogues is sneak attack.
Oh, technically,
yeah.
you could use sneak attack because you have allies.
Yeah, because I
within
have
5
allies
feet.
around.
Yep. So you
Yeah.
could just take a regular attack then, I would say.
Cool, I'm into that.
And I'll let you take the sneak attack damage if you hit.
Tight. Okay.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
Oh, if you're
And
using
then-
that, I keep forgetting some of you were.
And then I can just roll the physical damage. Like I can roll it over here. Okay, I got. So that is a 9 total with sneak attack.
Okay. And you swipe at it, and it just kind of like goes rigid. Half of the broom falls off, and it falls to the ground.
And then I'm gonna give William Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna say, thank you for carrying me. You're very strong and very brave. Please don't drop me. So you have, gosh, I think it's just a D6. Yeah, you have a D6 of Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. TJ.
Alrighty, so as a bonus action, I'm gonna frenzy, and yeah, I'm gonna just try and swing at this purple guy again. Just go ahead and give him the binks.
You are just having
Oof.
a hard
No,
time.
they're bad.
So you go to stab it with your trident, and the broom handle goes in between the prongs, and just kind of like nothing happens.
You just feel like a pink.
I'm gonna say I kind of slipped on the water a little
shit.
bit.
I deleted the guy with the initiative. Oops.
They never get to go.
I'm pretty sure he had.
I think it was a 22.
20.
Or 22.
It was 21.
Was it 21?
It was
He
right
went-
after.
No, it
It
was.
was right after me.
It was before. Yeah, he should have went before you. That's fine. You missed anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and take all my broom's turn. So let's see. Red is frightened. So it has to move away. So it's gonna go this way. And then green is gonna go this way. Blue is gonna go this way. Purple is gonna go this way.
they can't even redo the save.
And then this one. They have to do their save at the end of their turn.
Nope, they only get to do their save if they make it more than 30 feet away from me.
Yep. That's
Oh.
what it says. That's why I was like.
That's why I was
checking
sitting
all
there with the
ranges.
ruler.
Checking all the ranges. That's dirty for
Oh,
this
okay.
room because they can't do anything but run. Oh, it's dirty.
You just gotta put yourself in the center, bud.
It was a smart move.
Well used.
Okay.
Go for
So first one. Do. Christina does a 12 hit.
I hope not.
I don't think it does.
Nope.
I think I have the lowest. AC.
Okay.
I am
So I am-
13.
And then
Oh, we're equal.
amphibians. That one also
That's why I'm
doesn't
way the
hit.
fuck back here.
Jed does a 16 hit.
It does.
Okay.
But he's also a goat.
Yes,
And
with an
I'm
AC
gonna
of 10.
Assume pork that 9 doesn't hit for brick. So Jed, you get smacked by the broom for yield D8 out. 9 damage.
All right, I'm back to being Jed, guys.
Welcome back.
It was fun.
Just
Sadie goes, you made a very lovely goat.
Thank you.
All right,
Good headbutt, good
TJ,
headbutt.
take your turn. So, Aaron, or Sir William.
I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds, and I was going to roll physical dice. I did not mean to do that. I just meant to put the description in the chat. My physical dice roll was worse, so I missed.
Okie doke.
Brooms are squirrely.
Jed?
I am going to. Good question. Do produce flames on these brooms? So I feel like they will burn.
They are soggy.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Good point.
The bottom
Once
part.
we're
I would say that the straw part of them is soggy.
So
That handle. Those extra arms.
that's just straight kindle.
14 hit. This guy right in front of me.
The yellow one? 14?
Yeah.
Nope.
God damn it.
Now they got that fireproof varnish. They were made to last.
I didn't think that these would be that hard for you guys to take out.
These are
If we'd
these are-
roll better.
15 AC,
These
that's a
brooms is
50-50
real
chance.
swirly.
Alright, Christina.
Yeah, that's a 50-50 chance of hitting.
Sadie's just gonna have to get off and go through like with high waiters, just going around stabbing.
Splish,
Like, I
splash,
don't
splash,
know.
splash.
Gonna start swimming.
Let's see here. That's an action. I'll save this later. Yeah, I'll just blast that bird.
Just looking at gifs of goats fainting.
That's why I said, are you a fainting goat? Because this is important.
Are you physically rolling, AJ, or are you using the roll 20?
Roll 20.
Yep, that's a miss. Alright,
Okay.
Sir Fabian, which one do you want him to attack?
Sir Fibian's gonna go ahead and hit this guy here.
Yellow?
And just for flavor, like he's just swimming in a 5-foot circle in between while he's waiting for his turn. Just like a little speed boat. Just boring.
And he misses. Alright, 3 TPO.
I don't know who taught
Same
this
thing
bird, so
again.
we didn't get
For
to
a firebolt, it is a dirty 20.
That will hit.
Nice.
Which one are you going
Yeah.
for?
It's purple again,
Okay.
and it's going to be 7 fire damage.
Alright, this one?
Yes.
Okay. 7. That's actually the dark blue one. So. Alright.
I need to roll a d20.
Oh, yes, you do.
A 14, so nothing crazy this time.
Okay. I gotta make sure that table is up.
Just in case.
Well, actually. Yeah, because. Yeah.
I can roll another one for the last time, just for shits and giggles. It's a 15, so.
Yeah, you're good. Let's see. So, Sadie's turn.
Have we landed hits on any of the ones in our little cluster right here? Any of the brooms in our little...
No. The only one that's got
red,
a
orange,
hit
yellow.
is the one in front of Pork.
Okay.
Or Brick.
Well, I will go over towards the yellow one. Well, I guess I'm still on William, but we're within striking range, right? And
Technically.
yeah, okay. And I'm just gonna roll the dice, as it were, for my sneak attack, advantage, disadvantage
Yeah.
business. That worked fine last time.
And did you roll physically for it?
Oh, I was going to.
Okay.
I just put it in there because I didn't know if I was supposed to. Okay. Oh, I only need the one. Got 15 plus 6.
Jesus.
So
21.
yeah,
Yep, that
21.
hits.
Okay.
The proper response.
Which one
So
are you
that's
going
gonna
for? Yellow one?
The yellow one.
Okay.
This one. So that'll be. What's that? Ooh, tasty. And then last. Ooh, hell yeah. That'll be 13 damage
Jeez.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
with my sneak attack.
Alright. Finally doing some damage there, y'all. Alright, so
Try.
this one's gonna do that.
Ooh. Blue can
The
reroll.
teal one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The red one would have had to move closer to me to move away, wouldn't it? Or did it crawl over the crates?
I would say it probably crawled over the crates.
Or stumbled.
Yeah.
It's just that's just
Yeah, I
imagining
meant to reposition my last turn and I forgot to.
So I'll just roll for those two. What was it, a 12?
Yep.
Alright, so they're both. I got a 12 and a 13. So red and light blue are no longer frightened.
I'll do my job this turn, I swear.
And
I
then
need you to keep that green one scared.
we'll go ahead for the blue one.
It dies last.
9, it's gonna miss.
Oh
Yellow's
no, it
gonna
doesn't
attack
die.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
In
Jed.
that green room.
18, Jed.
Yes.
Alright, orange one's gonna attack Serphibian. 16 does. It meets, it beats. And then Christina with the pink one. 17.
Yeah, that hurts.
Alright, so first one, Jed. 10 damage.
Ouch.
Serphibian, 10 damage. Oh, fuck. Oops.
Jed, how you looking?
9 damage for Christina.
I'm at
Amphibian
11
just
right
died.
now, but I'm alright.
Serphibian's
'Cause
good.
I have it. I have heals if you need.
Ah, no, I'm good for now.
So 10, 10, and
How
9.
much damage did I take?
9.
9.
I just realized. Never mind.
Alright, pork. Or brick. God damn it. You have it as pork, so I keep calling it pork, even though it's brick.
Alright, so I'm frenzied, so I could do 2 attacks this time.
Okay.
So this blue one, I'm gonna swing at him once. To see.
That hits.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
And that's for 8 damage.
Okie doke.
Got that 2 rage.
He's still standing?
He is.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go ahead and swing again at him.
Yeah.
That misses.
Ooh. Alrighty. So we know where the AC is looking at.
16 at least.
You really
Okay.
did narrow it down there, bud.
Alright. Sir William.
Alright. I'm gonna move right there. I did not move out of that yellow one's attack box. I moved directly across. And then I'm going to do an inflict wounds on the one to my right.
Don't you get advantage if you do the one below you?
True. But it's already hurt, so I don't really want to use my inflict wounds. I will use my longsword instead. Is 17 hit?
Yes.
Six.
6 damage to yellow.
Yep.
Okie doke.
And now the other two cannot get out of that 30-foot range.
Alright. Jed.
All right, this guy right on top of me. Gonna go ahead and hit him with the dagger. 9, so probably not.
You get advantage though. Flanking.
Oh yeah. And a 6.
No.
Not rolling well today, guys.
All right, Christina.
Yeah, we'll just Eldritch Blast. Not much else for me. Ooh, you know what? No, never mind. If I were to do Shocking Grasp at the water, could I shock multiple targets?
Please realize I'm up to my neck in this shit.
We're all in the water.
I would allow it, but you would do damage to everybody in the room, including yourself.
Follow your heart, AJ.
I mean, it's almost
Listen to your heart.
Which one are you attacking? With the Eldritch Blast?
This guy. Yeah.
You're taking that 26?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and get
No,
your
I'm
damage.
not rolling any physical dice.
Okay.
Yeah, 24.
Hell yeah.
Alright, that one looks mighty fucked up.
God damn.
Nice and toasty.
Very tough.
Some tough brooms, guys.
Alright, which one do you want Sir Vivian to attack?
He's gonna attack the same one, because much like a shark, he smells the weakness in the water.
Okay. Oops. That one is dead.
If
Oh, I was
only
gonna say it got thick.
if only Styx had built his house out of these sticks.
No shit.
Oh no.
Too soon. Too soon.
Alright. CTPO.
Let's throw out the same one, another firebolt for purple.
Okay.
That is 24 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah. For another 5 fire damage.
Okie doke. And Sadie.
Okay, I'm gonna keep swinging at the yellow one. Do the same.
You'll also get
Shit bang.
advantage. Or. Because you're doing sneak attack again, right? I'll let you
Yeah.
actually have advantage now since you're
Nice.
flanking.
Nice. What does that say? So that's I think 16 plus 6.
That definitely
So
hits.
that should hit.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
22.
Okay. And then D8 and a D6. Ooh, double ones. You hate to see it. So that'll be 6 total.
6 damage on the yellow?
Yep.
Oh yes.
And then I'm also gonna give a bardic inspiration to Jed,
Hell
and I'm
yes.
gonna be like, "Be the goat you want to see in the world. You had the power inside you all along. You're gonna get him.
Eventually I'll hit someone.
You will. So, especially now that you have a D6. So there you go.
Thank you.
Aaron, does a 16 hit?
Who are you trying to hit?
You.
No. God, no.
Okay. And I'm gonna set it at 4. Alright, so both brooms whiffed it, and then the other brooms are really just trying to get away at this point.
Yeah.
Alright, Brick.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and swing at this guy again. Let's do that.
That
Does
hits.
hit?
Yep.
17 too.
Woo!
So it's 6
Yep.
damage.
He is down for the count.
Get wrecked, purple.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move up over here,
Oh, I forgot my other 2 guys aren't frightened anymore. Oops.
and this one will have advantage, right? I swing on this yellow guy.
Yep.
Go ahead and swing.
Nice.
That hits.
And that does 10 damage.
Okie doke. Since I didn't take my turn for my other two because I forgot that they were no longer frightened. I'm gonna have
I
this-
remembered, I just wasn't going to say anything.
That's fine.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Alright, so gets advantage. And I rolled double 4s. So that's cool. And then light blue one. Crit fail. Sweet.
Who did the light
So-
blue one attack?
You. But he failed.
Okay. Yeah, but that still gives me a reaction.
It's true.
I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
He's got to do damage to you, I believe, for Hellish Rebuke.
Oh shit, you do. He does. My bad. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I think so.
It is
my
your
turn,
turn,
so
though.
On a hellish rebuke.
I'm going to attack the blue one. And a 20, I assume, hits for 10 damage.
Nice.
And so that's the blue one. Alright. Jed.
The other ones are pretty far away from me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and doggy paddle up to this guy. And take another dagger attack. 17 plus 4 is 21.
Yeah.
Yay!
Finally hitting something. 4.
Hell yeah.
4 plus 2. 2 plus 2 plus 4. So 4?
2 plus 2 plus 4?
No, 4 total.
Oh, okay. That's orange.
It reminds me of Clue when they're like 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. Plus 2 plus 1.
Alright, Christina.
Once again, bringing the sick refs
Alright,
that nobody got.
right here.
I like it.
Left.
I'm all about the 90s references.
That hits.
And Vivian gonna attack that same boy. All the while, I'm keeping my eyes locked on that green broom.
So, together, you both knock that one out.
Our battle map looks like a Go board.
It does.
CTPO.
Trying to find out where to go.
It's hanging out.
I'll put blowing shit up in the back. I go right here because I can't exactly tell with how they're on top of each other. Can I hit the red one without anybody being in the way?
Yes.
All right, I'll do that. It's another fire bolt. It misses. I got a 10 total.
Yeah. Alright, Sadie.
I don't have any cool stuff yet.
Okay. I'll go for the light blue.
Side note, I did roll a 1 for the wild magic.
I always forget about the wild
Ooh.
magic. Alright, roll a
D100.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
she doesn't do.
Roll a d6
Oh.
first, and then reroll 1s. Or reroll 6s. I mean,
I got a 3.
3. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, now roll your d100.
Good.
If you hit us with a fireball, I'm gonna be a little upset.
I think they more affect me than anybody else.
Yeah.
Is there a space for? I don't know. Ah!
Oof.
Ow!
That one's nice, buddy.
You rolled a 1.
I don't want 1 in 100 shit.
So it says 0 to 2, roll twice on this table, ignoring this result.
Oh crap!
So you have to roll again.
Was it
What,
roll
doesn't that
again
mean he
or
has to
roll for 2?
With
more
roll twice.
All it says is roll.
Ugh.
And it just says roll twice on this table, ignoring this result. So I'm just gonna say it means if you
Yes.
roll a 1 or 2, roll again.
And you're taking both.
So 72. So, for the next hour, magical fire you create is black and sheds no light and makes no sound.
Ugh.
And
Spooky fire.
then roll a 1d4.
Oh crap. I'll just do this physically because I have these. 2.
For the next 2 rounds, whenever you try to speak, you can't, and smoke comes out of your mouth and you cough.
Okay.
Alright, Sadie.
Okay. I'm gonna say, good job, Mr. TPO. Thanks for joining the party. Like all plucky.
As much as I would love to speak and correct you, you just. That's it.
Okay.
You need
That's
some
new.
oil.
And then, yeah, I'll attack with my rapier again at the light blue one because that's been going well so far, man.
Okay.
And then, are we flanking still?
No.
No, you. Dang it, I didn't see. I don't think that's gonna do it.
Here,
It can't be cross. It has to be. It can't be kitty corner, catty corner, whatever diagonal. It's got to be front to back.
Okay.
You gotta be
So.
surrounded.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it because their armor class is like what, 16, 17?
16.
Yeah, because 8 plus 6 is 14. So nope,
Okey-doke.
no dice.
Alright. So red broom attacking brick. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright. That's a 10 damage.
because it's more armor.
And then let me see. Aaron, roll a dex check.
$19.
Okay. The blue in front of you throws a bucket of water at your face, but you move just in time where it doesn't hit you.
Cool. Doesn't hit yet.
Alright, Brick.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and give the red one the binks.
Oh, okay. I
That
think I might have pressed something.
is...
Oh, no,
Oh,
I
the
didn't.
first one is a hit.
Alright. So that's 10 damage
10
for the first
damage.
one.
Alright. Missed the second one.
Yeah, I kind of just drive my pitchfork into the ground.
It's
My
a trident,
truck
not a pitchfork. Don't put your weapon down.
Alright, Aaron.
Alright, so I'm going to move to... No, I'm going to stay right here because I have perfect coverage of the room. If the other ones want to try to move around, we are going to stabby stab at the light blue one and miss.
Okey-doke. Jed.
I think that they got these two handled. So I'm going to try to go around to wrangle these other rooms. And I think that's all I got in me.
Okay.
Yep.
AJ. All I see is shirt.
So, just because there's going to be a moment here, for on my next turn, what do you want me to roll to see if I will realize I cannot cast any of my spells?
It doesn't say that you can't cast
It
spells.
says I can't speak, and all of my stuff has a verbal component.
Oh, well, if that's how you want to play, if you want to use that as a, I usually don't do components and stuff, but if that's how you want to play your character,
well, then, but that's your call, because I could make a quick check, see if I even realize it. Try to cast something, it fails. If I
yeah, we
don't
can do that.
realize it. Yeah, just tell me what you want me to roll on my turn.
Okay. AJ, your turn.
I'm gonna come up here and flank this boy. And give him a blast. And I'm with that good old Baja Blast.
Yeah, that's a miss. Well, you roll with advantage. It's still a miss. Technically. Okie doke. And Sir Fibian is gonna.
He gonna come up here and stab that blue boy.
Okie doke. There. He hits. 5 damage.
Take that.
Alright. I would say, you can go ahead and try to attack.
You don't want to roll anything to see if I would realize it?
Just roll like a normal attack.
That's a 12.
Were you gonna use a,
Yeah, I wouldn't even. I would try to use another spell, so it would.
So you like
cough.
reach out with your hand, and as you get ready to say the spell, you just start coughing and smoke comes out of your mouth. And that's the first of 2 rounds. Alright, Sadie?
Boy had lungs.
I am going to.
I really do look like a malfunctioning robot right now. I don't like this.
I'm gonna stab at the blue one again. 12 plus 6, 18
That hits.
to hit.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Sneak attack damage. Got 8 plus 4, 12 damage.
Takes that one out.
Tight. And Jed, what are you at hit point wise?
I'm still at 11. I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else need any healing? Anybody low? Everybody good? Okay. Then okay. Then yeah, I guess I'm done
Okay.
with my turn. If no, because yeah, there's not much else I can do for bonus actions. I can heal and Bardic Inspire. But it seems like everybody's doing all right.
Alright, TJ, the broom swings at you and just completely whiffs. One of his buckets of water like splashes out and it makes him off balance, and he just doesn't hit you at all.
So it's my turn now?
Yep.
Alright, and in retaliation, I'm gonna give him the binks.
First one hits. You just rolled the same thing you rolled last time. You did.
Yes, he did. Almost exactly.
Yep.
And that's the red
And
one.
11.
So that's 11 damage. Alrighty. Alright, Aaron.
Okay, I don't think I need to worry about keeping the other 2 feared anymore, so we're just gonna move up here and
You very much do.
attack this red one. Yeah, no, that's gonna miss, even if I use the Bardic Inspiration, so I'll keep the Inspiration.
Okie doke. Jed.
Gonna keep on moving up here. Oh. After I get up here, I'm gonna go ahead and try to grapple, I guess, this green
You're a-
broom with a 0 strength.
Better
And you
than
got
mine.
Bardic Inspiration.
I'm gonna need it, I think.
Okay.
What? D20. 17 plus 21 to grapple this green broom.
You only rolled a 15, so yes, you are grappling the green broom.
I just really need to know how this goes.
I'll get it for you.
grappling a broom.
Well, he's not a goat anymore.
Yeah, he knocked, I got his
Got
goat.
bonked out of it.
Yeah.
The goat bites it. Arr, arr.
God, it'd be so much better if
He still bites it as if he's a goat.
Alright, Christina.
He starts hopping around with it.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast one right in front of us.
Ooh.
You do hit.
And
You just blow that broom up. It explodes. Just-
then, for bonus action, well, I'm gonna move over here now, and then as a bonus action, I'm just gonna tell everyone, like, don't kill these brooms. I got a plan. And I don't think I have time to talk to the brooms, so I'll wait till my next turn.
Alright, what do you want Sir Fabian to do?
He's just gonna come up here. Let's say he goes here, so that we kind of block these guys in.
Okey-doke.
Actually, can I have him try and grapple this broom?
You,
Start getting Johnny
you
as
can.
grappling brooms.
Alright.
Okay.
You can go ahead and roll a d20 and then add a 5 to it. See, he's got a +5. Oh, oh.
Oh.
Hey,
The
but
broom rolled a 16.
oh,
So, and the broom's got +0 to.
fuck.
Actually, if
Hurts.
yeah, yep. So, yeah, you.
Swift
So
Baby
you
knows
got the
what
broom.
to do.
I'll say that Sir Fabian's holding onto that broom, but that's all he's doing.
The broom is
broom-
unimpeded.
The broom is just trying to crawl
Just
up
got
the
a
wall
frog on it.
and get away.
I
As long
fell
as it's
into his
unencumbered,
bucket
it
of
should
water.
also have
Yeah.
a frog.
Maybe it's just splashing in his little bucket of water.
So they
I didn't get a chance to go. I'm gonna hold my action that way.
Oh yeah, sorry.
With
No,
what that way, whatever Christina decides. Just-
yeah. Okay. Sadie's gonna yell for Christina, or yell towards Christina. Are we talking to the brooms? We're not attacking the brooms. Do you need any help? Essentially, I've got a
Somebody
charm
yell back.
person.
Yeah.
not-
I'm gonna yell back and I'm just gonna say, no, we're gonna make these brooms clean up the mess they've made. And then I'm just gonna look at the brooms real side-eye.
Alright. Let me look up something real
Hey,
quick.
because Sadie's got charm person if you need it.
Yeah, but I,
If we
I
think
don't
that'll
think
work
they're
on
Brooms
people.
count as
That would work.
persons.
I don't
That's the
think these
problem.
people.
'Cause
These
it's
are
a broom.
people.
Well, they've been making
Yeah,
wisdom
charm
saving
person.
throws and stuff.
They have
Yeah.
to be humanoid. And
Everything can make wisdom saves pretty much.
Yeah, it's just
So,
one of
the
those
real
weird
question is whether or not
Well,
these
I-
brooms
Yeah.
are trying to be humans. Because they got arms.
I think you'd need charm monster.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
we're not there yet.
These brooms can attack everyone sitting next to them. Just so you all know. Because they can't really go anywhere else. So one's gonna attack Sir Fabian since he jumped on it, and the other one's gonna try to break out of his grapple. So, Jed, I need you
I'm gonna go to the
to
bathroom.
do an
Making
opposing
bad
strength
decisions.
check.
Right. It was 17 for my strength.
All right, you're still holding on tight
Oh,
to it.
I know what I should have done. Dang.
And the other broom whiffs on Sir Vipian.
He can't reach around to his own back.
He just tries to like shake him off, but nothing happens. All right, TJ. Brick. Tommy.
Raw.
You there, bud?
All right, we'll come back to him. Aaron.
William puts his sword away and grabs a piece of jerky out of his pack and just starts gnawing on it and looks at Sadie and he's like, "You want one of these?"
Yes! I'm so hungry.
He grabs another piece of jerky and gives it to Sadie.
Alrighty. Alright, Jed.
I don't know how much longer I can hold on to these, so I'm just gonna do entangle. I guess centered like right here. So it just
How
everything
many?
in 20
20 feet?
By the way,
has to make a
Is it a 20 feet circle or square?
square.
Okay.
Has to make a DC 14 save.
It's a dex save?
Dang, now I really wish I would have done.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Just do. DC 14?
Yeah.
So both the brooms beat it.
Well, shit.
Sir Fabian doesn't. So he gets wrapped up in it. Christina, you gotta make one.
Kind of really knocks down the intimidation factor. Nice.
All right.
He was just trying to help.
So yeah, that didn't work quite
Madison,
the way.
I didn't actually say that I like held my turn, I don't think. Because there was something that I had, or it's fine. I'll wait till it gets back around to me.
Okay.
Because it's close enough. It'll be soon.
Yeah, well, Christina and Sir Fabian have to try to break out of their entanglement.
Mhm.
So I think you just have to keep making dex saves until you get out.
Yep.
Alright, well, Sir Fabian's still stuck.
So, at the beginning of my turn, I'm just gonna smoothly just step out of the vines and it had trapped me from before, and very calmly explain to these rooms. So, listen. You guys are gonna die unless you clean up this mess that you made and you come with us. One of you is gonna stay here and help keep this place tidy, and the other one of you is going to come with me. It's up to you to decide who goes where, but I am fine with sending you both to the grave. Make a choice.
Okay. Yeah, you can make an intimidation check if you want. I guess I'll, Alright, left or right?
I mean, left, I guess.
The left one saves, the right one fails. So the light purple one kind of like moves its body towards you as you say all that, and then you see it like the buckets it's holding kind of like drop to the side, and the green was just like "fuck you."
Alright, well, I guess I have a purple broom now.
CTP. Oh, your turn.
So, are we gonna try and get the green one to play nice, or we're just gonna kill it?
I mean, I'm a man of my word, a woman of my word. I killed that thing. It had a choice.
True. Alright, so
I
that
got
would
a
be...
broom. That's all I care about.
Yeah, you're right.
Just figured I'd be nice and keep one here for the other guy, but
Oh, we're not trying to make it clean up or anything?
oh, the purple one will clean up.
Before we leave.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so that other round was the second round of me not being able to say anything, so I will cast Firebolt at the green one. That's a 1. So
Yeah. That's
Ouch.
I don't hit shit.
Nope. Go ahead and roll your wild surge.
It was 17.
Okay. Sadie.
Kind of works out that way.
So I was gonna cast Bane on them if we were going to try to persuade or intimidate them so that they had a higher chance of failing those saves against it.
I mean, we could
but if
smack
we're
it
done,
around a bit and
Hold
try
on
again.
1 second, because technically... Oh yeah, no, it still passes. Okay, I forgot they had to roll a disadvantage.
because I was gonna do that, but if we're not fucking with that anymore, then I don't know that there's much more that Sadie can do. Sadie might just give somebody a bardic inspiration, and she might go upstairs and double check that the guy upstairs hasn't like boarded us in.
Like he's just having a full-blown panic attack upstairs.
Yeah, like he was so worried that like things would go awry that he's like tried to like put a dresser in front of the door or something. And it takes Sadie a long time to walk and in the water, and everything's pretty handled, so she might just, if William doesn't want to go, she might just like trudge through, like so I guess it just depends on if you guys think that you have it sorted. She might go on like a little Scooby-Doo mission.
Yeah, I think we can handle one broom.
I'd say
one
person.
rogue broom.
I would say William probably go with her. He's already done. He was eating jerky.
We're already eating jerky together.
Okay.
Well, if he leaves, they're not frightened anymore.
That's true.
But
Well,
it's
I mean,
intimidating.
I guess it's just the one green broom, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Go trudge over by yourself. It's fine. Keep it frightened so it has disadvantage.
Yeah.
alright, well, green one is going to try to attack Jed.
So anyway, yeah, Sadie's gonna move.
He's still grappled, right?
No, he let him go into the entanglement and then they saved.
Oh, yeah.
But he failed his attack. And the other one is compliant right now.
Alright, I guess we're going to go talk to the old man. Or the young man, or whatever age he is.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up here.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
I'm
Kenya?
gonna re-grapple the green one.
Actually, here's about as far as I can make it on my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Did my strength thing go in?
Um,
15.
yes, you grapple it.
Alrighty. And does that take my whole turn, or?
I believe so. That's your action.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to him until my next turn then.
Okay. And then, so William went upstairs. Jed?
Just going to stab it, I guess. Good old dagger attack. So 10? Probably not.
No. I'd let you roll. I think you can roll with advantage since it's grappled.
Awesome. Oh, even worse. Never mind.
Okay.
Just whiffing guy.
Alright,
Takes the better
Christina.
fail.
Alright, I'm gonna come back here. Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. And then after I hit him, I'm gonna be like, you know, you don't have long to reconsider. And I'm just gonna menacingly sit there charging another blast.
Alright, and what do you want Sir Fabian to do?
He's got to get out of the entanglement still, right?
Yes, he does. Um, Nope, he is still entangled by the bonds. Alright,
He's just having a real hard time.
CTPO.
Can I even hit it anymore now that brick is in the way?
Yeah, I'd say you could.
Okay. Then I will do another firebolt of black fire. Son of a bitch! Another one.
Okay, roll your wild surge.
An 8.
Okay.
2 ones in a row.
And Sadie, you still went upstairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at Fabian as we walk up. I'm gonna be like, "You got this. You're a very strong frog." And so he'll have bardic inspiration get out of the grapple.
Okay. Alright.
And yeah, we're going upstairs.
Alright, so Green One's gonna try to break out of his thing again. Actually, Aaron, you're upstairs now, right? You're out of view?
Yeah,
So their fighting effect is gone, so he doesn't have to roll.
it's not that it's automatically gone when I'm out of view. It's that when I'm 30 feet away, they can make a wisdom save to get out of it.
Okay. Alright, yeah. That'll happen. What was the DC?
12.
12.
Okay, they both still fail. Alright, Pork.
Alright, so he's still grappled, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn around and look at him and be like, the water is gonna be your undoing, and I'm just gonna shove him under the water in the well and just hold him there.
You're gonna try to drown a broom?
Yep.
You let it happen.
I'm
Alright.
Gonna waterboard him.
Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna waterboard this broom into cleaning up his mess.
roll a strength throw. And he'll roll a dex.
Alright.
Alright, so you
This
are
is
now
getting
holding
dark.
this broom under the water.
It's getting really dark, guys.
We just watched a pig suplex a broom into a
I'm kind of
well.
glad William left because this might not be good for his stress.
So Cyril, you guys are going upstairs. We'll come back to you. And Jed.
I'm just kind of in awe of what I just saw. So,
Just start
I don't think
talking.
we can do anything this
To
turn.
clean up this mess now.
I'm just gonna minor
Stabbing
illusion.
him underwater.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna try to stab it, I guess.
Okay.
With a 10. Good old 10.
You get advantage?
Oh yeah, he's still fucking 12 plus 4, so 16.
But it's
Hell
It's
yeah.
really easy to stab someone when they are currently being waterboarded, believe it or not.
So 6 damage.
Sad but true.
okay.
Hell yeah.
Christina.
So I'm gonna charge up my Eldritch Blast, and I'm just gonna look at him and be like, "So, do you want to reconsider, and give him a second to decide before I shoot him in the face again.
Clack your buckets once for yes and twice for no.
For the purple one or the green one?
No, the green one. I'm gonna assume the purple one is sufficiently still terrified.
The green one is underwater right now. It's like struggling against being held under the water. So talking to it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, we are really just.
Yep. Okie doke.
We are just teabagging this green broom.
Alright, so Fabian is going to try to roll to get out of his entanglement.
He has bardic inspiration.
Oh, he rolled an 18.
Yeah, he does.
So
Oh, so he doesn't need you.
He can keep
he's
it.
good now.
He can keep it for when he fights.
CTPO.
Alright, I am tired of missing. So, actually use a spell slot for once. Magic missile! Misses! So,
It's entirely overkill for this room.
it's just 3d4. 2, 3, 5 damage, so 6,
Well, he's
6
got a...
force damage.
Okay.
It just do, unless he's got shield, and I'm gonna be very upset.
Shield doesn't even block magic missile.
Alright,
it does.
green one is dead.
The shield spell, it automatically blocks magic missiles. It's the only thing that does it, or items that have the same effect.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Christina and Jed and be like, I don't think holding him underwater did anything.
No, I don't think so.
In fact, while you guys are discussing this, I'm going to put my head in the water and just stare at you, because
I'm gonna
Like
look
me.
back and I'm gonna be like, it did something for me.
ugh.
I'm glad Sadie didn't hear that. That would be like.
I'm gonna take one big step back.
And then me and Vivian are gonna go to the purple broom. We're gonna be like, all right, we'll help you clean this up.
And I'm gonna be
That's
like,
cool.
Jed, hey, come here. I want to ask you something.
You're gonna be like, we'll supervise.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to talk to you while you're still standing next to the well, so we could talk over here.
Alright,
I
so
like
you guys
getting
gonna
that fun.
take this other broom upstairs?
Well, I figured me and Fabian and the broom would get working on cleaning up this mess down here.
And I'll help them just prestidigitating around.
Okay. So while you guys are down there cleaning, Aaron and Sadie, you guys come back upstairs. You see that the wizard's over by the cauldron. He turns around and he says, "Oh, you're done. Did you take care of them?"
And
Yeah.
they're trying to fight the last of the 6 right now. I think they're trying to make it their friend. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah,
one
I
for being
think we're gonna
sick.
keep one.
He says, "Oh,
I think our friend Christina's gonna keep one. Is that okay? Can we take one home?
well, I did find the scroll for dispel magic." And he's holding a scroll in his hand.
Well, that would have been really useful a minute ago.
He's like, "My apologies. It was deep within the shelves. And my master just kept everything so disorganized."
Did he go Did he go on a trip?
Oh, that is a very long story. He kind of looks back at the fire.
Put your master in the fire.
Oh.
Jesus.
He looks
You're
he
not
looks at
ready.
you very strangely and is like, "Oh, my dear child, no, no."
Well, I'm sorry. That's what I thought. That's what you were saying. I don't know. You said you looked so pensive, and then you looked at the fire. I don't know. Now I'm embarrassed. Okay.
William just kind of grumbles. This is the cup incident all over again.
So he just comes forward and says, "If you'd like to give the scroll to your friends, I honestly I wouldn't really trust the brooms. I'm not sure what you did to make the broom cooperate, but my spell was faulty, and I don't see it staying obedient."
Honestly, I think dominating the broom might be part of the appeal. I think
The
she.
man just looks down at you with just like horror, and then he looks at Sir William, and he says, "Is this child okay?"
No.
We picked
Yeah.
we picked this kid up in the middle of combat, so I'm not sure. I'm trying to make sure she's not made any worse. But they definitely made friends with the broom by being extremely intimidating. I had a small part in that. Not gonna brag.
Ah, well,
No, go ahead, William. You can brag. You scared it so bad it ran away.
Like 5 of them ran away, but that's not the point.
It was so cool. I hope I can be that scary someday, but only towards bad guys. Because I'm not so good at making friends sometimes, but I made a lot of friends the other day, and now they're all my friends that walk around with me, and they put me on horses sometimes. And they also let me walk on their, or stand on their shoulders. Dang it, sorry, I did it again.
so he looks up at Sir William and says, "There's a teapot on the fire. I have some chamomile tea brewing if you would like to relax. Maybe this young child is tired and needs a nap?" She's just very, very concerned.
I mean, I could definitely relax with all the thunder going on. But I might wait for my friends to partake in any tea.
Okay, so you guys finish up kind of straightening things downstairs, and you guys all come back up with this other broom.
I would like to hold the cup of tea because it will feel nice and warm.
I'm gonna explain very clearly to this broom. I'm gonna be like, listen. So, as long as you stick with us and don't get up to any funny business, we can make your life very comfortable. But just remember that if I even so much as think you're stepping out of line, I will turn you into kindling in a moment's notice.
So the wizard
just gonna be like, she'll do it. I've seen her do it.
The wizard looks to CTPO and he says, and he hands him the scroll and he's like, "Here, this should take care of that broom." And he hands you the scroll of Dispel Magic.
Perfect. We're not doing that right now.
Just
Okay.
Don't worry
keep
about
thing
that much.
in the back pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep that one close at hand.
Yeah, I'm
Let me
just gonna.
find a dice
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
hang on it.
That's probably a better threat than turning him into kindling.
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
Just gonna go back
Oh,
to
no,
being
I
a
want him to be
broom.
alive when he suffers.
stand by while I roll a dice.
Oh, I don't like that.
So pissed if
I
that
don't
was a
like that
cursed
at all.
scroll.
Okay, everybody roll a perception check.
Dang it, I was just about to. I knew it felt shifty.
9.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's see.
21.
15.
Oh, we got a 24 over here.
So
Oh, shit.
everyone that rolled above a 15, you notice for a moment the broom is kind of just sitting there with its 2 buckets of water. And then it starts, like, it seems obedient enough. And then it kind of starts to shake. And then Aaron and Jed, I need to make dex saves.
Shit. It is
8.
You still have Bardic that you never used, I think.
I do.
A 3.
13.
No, so you both get buckets of water to the face.
Oh,
Nice.
that's not
They
that
just
bad.
dump the water. He just splashes the water into both of your faces, and then he starts to try to make his way back downstairs to get more water. And the wizard says,
It's just
he looks at you, CTPO, and he's like, "Please, just remove the spell from that thing. It's never going to listen."
I'm gonna grab the broom when he tries to run past. And just let him
I
know.
shut the
We're gonna
door and
work
I'm
on that.
in front of it.
We'll remove the magic, all right.
We'll work on this.
I want to roll.
Listen,
I want to
guys,
roll
it'd be
insight.
nice to have
No.
a broom that's always gonna bring us water. Think about it.
How do you plan on keeping him in control when you're asleep?
We'll take shifts.
We'll tie him up.
We're gonna
We
take
built a broom
shifts.
closet.
We could
For
just
the
we could
rest-
just tie him to a tree. Just tie him to a tree. Could I don't know, man. I don't know if this broom sleeps. There's options.
Probably.
All I'm
not.
saying is, like, obviously this broom isn't like a combat, like he's not gonna help us to fight or anything. But he's definitely
mister.
sticking around.
Sadie talks to the sorcerer's apprentice and goes, "Hey, mister, if you are so anxious to dispel the the broom, then, and you have the scroll, why don't you dispel it? Just take the scroll back. You do it."
I will kill that wizard.
He says, "Oh,
You think internally.
young lady, that's what I tried to do in the first place with the spells to animate it, and it just did not go well for me."
But I thought that what you did, I thought you couldn't even find the scroll.
No, like what he had explained was he had animated, he duplicated the brooms and that spell worked, but when he tried to animate them with his magic, the spell went wonky. So he's
Okay, so he's trying to say that his magic
is not
at all,
Yeah, it's
and
not. He's not very
Okay.
good. Which is why he handed it to CTPO.
Okay, well, can you just, I don't know, on Neverland Island, we got a lot of pirates who would, like, say they were our friends, and they handed us a lot of treasures and things, but then we'd get them, and once we opened them, that they would have a lot of, like, bad, spooky stuff in them. So, I don't know, I feel a lot better, mister, if you just, like, open the scroll. Could you just, like, open it and look at it just to, like, prove that it's not
Sure.
it's not bad to look at?
He takes the scroll back from CTPO and unrolls it and turns it around and
Just
looks
Raven's
at it, and he
Lost
reads
Ark.
the spell out loud, the words and everything, and nothing really happens.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
because if he dispelled my broom, I would bring death upon him.
Okay, good. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be a bother. It's just Captain Hook tricked so many of my friends like this in such a similar way. And I always told my friends that I wouldn't let those same tricks happen anymore. So, and you guys are my new friends.
Okay.
So, okay. Well, Christina doesn't even want the broom dispelled, so.
AJ, are you still holding on to the broom?
Yeah, I'm still holding it.
Okay.
There's a broom. I figure I'll carry him most of the time.
So the wizard, still a little wary of the broom, says, "Okay, well, I did make some stew."
And
with-
it doesn't have his master in it.
Oh my god.
You
Can
all-
we make
you
them
all-
have the broom serve the stew? And just occasionally he'll just throw a bowl of soup.
You can try.
It's just- I just love the idea that like he does little things for us, like gathers firewood.
He's
or
he's
goes and
chaotic
gets
neutral.
water. But every once in a while, like
He
his
has an
basic
alignment.
instincts take over, and whatever he's holding, he just throws at people.
He's got an alignment.
So the wizard pulls some cups out and he pours this very thin, there's like maybe a few vegetables, not any meat or anything, kind of very watery broth stew, and hands you all. He invites you over by the fire to like warm up and relax and stuff. And then he
I truly hope he takes no offense by me not doing it.
I kind of just want to be like, bring me my bowl, squire. But I don't know
Oh.
if that works.
I can't move Fabian or my broom.
And he says, see, what are you doing, Jake?
I need no warmth. I need no food. I'm looking through scrolls.
Okay. Well, he says, well, the young lady there asked me, about my master and what happened, and for helping me with my broom problem, and you all seem to be adventurers yourselves, maybe I could tell you my tale. And that is where we're going to end this session for now. So
Taking up fiber.
yes, so for our viewers, the next half of the session will be automatically posted right after this one. So please continue watching and listening. And thanks for coming. And we'll see you again shortly. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna be Tommy Squire.